Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. It's early and it's bloody fresh, but today I'm going to be meeting up with some people and doing some four-wheel driving in the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Now I went online and spec'd this exact spec out last night and it came out to as near as makes no difference. It's $94,000, but that is drive away and this one is in firecracker red, so that adds about $900 to your total. As you can see, this thing's properly set up for off-roading. Have a look at it. Look at these big chunky mud tires, and then up under here you've got these big Fox shocks. If off-roading is your main motivation for buying a Jeep, or a Rubicon for that matter, then don't forget that there is of course the iconic Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, which honestly in Sydney, depending on your postcode, is the exact same price, give or take maybe $1,000. Now this has two main differences to the Gladiator, and I'm going to show you the first one. Can you see the first one? I'll give you a hint. But also, and up under there, it goes all the way back, so you get the electronically retractable roof. There are some other little things too, like obviously there's no Fox shocks up under here, but you still do get the big mud tires or your Rubicon badging as well. For all intents and purposes, this kind of looks like the exact same car, and for the most part is. Just quickly before we get into the video, I just want to say a massive thank you to the 320 legends who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and help me get to 500. It's a massive help. It'll help other people discover the videos, so thank you. But anyway, I'm freezing, so let's get on the road. Well, you're not going to miss many petrol stations because this thing drinks like a fish. We're currently sitting on about 13 litres per 100, but that is heavily skewed towards highway driving. And of course that's petrol as well, because this is powered by the 209 kilowatt V6 petrol engine from Jeep. So how's the drive on the road? Well, this Rubicon spec, not amazingly. It's got the big mud tires and obviously you're up high, so you're constantly having to make little adjustments just to keep the car going straight. It just wanders a bit. Obviously it's as aerodynamic as an elephant, so it gets knocked around with the wind a little bit as well. In terms of ride though, in terms of the suspension, it's quite comfortable. I was a bit worried that it'd be a bit too soft, but it's actually not that bad. The only thing is you do feel all the tread in those mud tires as you're turning and going over certain surfaces. You can feel the vibration, and to be honest, it probably doesn't tow as much as you think either. It tows just shy of 2,800 kilos, which for a car this size you're probably thinking more 3.5 ton minimum, but you're not really here to see that, are you? You're here to see how it goes off-road. So let's get into it. we've done a few tracks now, and we've had the drone out. This thing hasn't put a foot wrong at all. And I mean, you've got so many options here. You can, obviously you've got your diff lockers, your front and back diff lockers, but then you can also disconnect the sway bars, and it's just a beast off-road.
One, two, three. One, two, three.
Alright, so we've done a whole bunch of trails and four-wheel driving in the Jeep today, but I thought I'd show you the inside of the car, so you excuse my stuff. This is it. So it's almost like jumping into an aircraft. You've got so many buttons and levers and switches. You've got all your diff locking, you've got your front rear diff locks, you can turn them off there. Disable the sway bars. These are actually your windows, and that's a little bit different, takes some getting used to, but everything else is kind of stock standard. You've got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay up here as well. Honestly, it's very rugged in here, but it's pretty cool. Let's jump in the back. In the back, this is my driving position, and I've got heaps of room here as well. Again, cool roof, you've got some speakers up here, lights. Your windows are down here again. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but cup holders and an armrest, and that is about all there is for this back row. But again, heaps of room, heaps of tow room, heaps of headroom. Not bad. So what else do you get apart from the big petrol guzzling 3.6 litre V6? Well, there's Rock Track active four-wheel drive. You've got front and rear diff locks. Again, electronic sway bar disconnection. You've got these big mud tyres and Fox shocks as well. Then inside, these seats are leather and heated as well. Tell me in the comments, would you buy this? Would you buy a Ranger? Would you buy the new Amarok? I'm keen to hear your thoughts. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, how good's this? The roof comes off. Which, out here, muddy and dusty, probably not ideal, but if you're on a road trip somewhere, how good? Roof off was a mistake. It's fucking freezing. Alright, so I might wrap it up there. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps, and if you can drop a comment, really helps the algorithm as well. And I'll see you in the next video.